is your Irontrader. It is the last call of the day. So I'm going to take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, and natural gas. But first of all, look at a couple steel companies, Cleveland-Cliffs and NUE. Okay, at the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted for crude and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy selling stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Cleveland-Cliffs and here we have NUE. Now, here's a couple of steel companies. Midday trading there. I took a look here at a couple of aluminum companies, but I think the U.S. companies here are going to be actually very, very good, personally here, because they want everything built in America, kind of a situation versus share, subcontracting everything out to these other companies. And plus with those tariffs, I think these companies could be actually very, very profitable down the road. Okay, you can see here we had this $8.99 low here all the way down here, and this was December. Okay, and then look at here, a nice rally that we have. Okay, so they're very similar to the aluminum companies here. Okay, so now you can see where the 8-day crossed above the 21-day and the 50-day, and we're looking here pretty good. Now, again, this is what you have to hold. You really have to hold this key level here. This is that 8-day. This is 1066. And then your next level of support is going to be 1045. And then we're going to have that 1035 level there. Now, if that's lost, we can come down to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 1003 and then 953 level, okay? Then you have your big retest down here at 899. Now, you can see here where it rallied right on up here, but the market is selling off here today. It's starting to come back a little bit here now, but we got to see how it all at the end of the day, how it finishes. So, when the market sells, usually everything kind of goes with it. Okay, so on the upside here, what you do is we're watching today's highs at the 1117, and then we have the 1156. That's your 100-day, and then we'll come on top of this candle here. You're looking at 1208, and then we have your 1226. Now, if this can keep right on rallying here, then we're going to be looking for that 200-day sitting at 1326 level, okay? So right now, RSI here, 52, that could go either way. Your green is still over your red. So you got to be a little bit patient, I say, with this here, because you can see here where it was all selling off here. But again, if those tariffs work to their advantage, this could be really a good one here to rip higher. Okay, same way with NUE here. And I can see NUE is pretty much the same situation. You can see here where we had that low of 112.25, and now she's ripping right up here. Actually, this looks very, very good. Okay, so you see where you is holding that 8-day. See how important that 8-day is? Now, if she came on down, you really have to hold that on a closing basis. Okay, that's 133.62. If that is lost here, we'll come to the bottom of this candle here, 132.33, and then we'll come to the bottom here. You're looking at 130.07, and then we have your 50-day at 127.97, and your 21-day at 127.88. But your 8-day crossed above your 21-day, 50-day, rolling on up here. And so now your 21-day is trying to do the same kind of a thing. Now, upside here, well, obviously you want to watch today's high. You're looking at 137.48, and then we have that 141.50. That's going to be the retest. If that can crack up there, then we have this 200-day sitting right here at 148.16. So the key to it is just watch that 8-day. If that's lost, we come down here, and this is going to be support. Once this is lost here, then this is going to come floating on down. But as long as we hold that 8-day, it's going to be sideways to up kind of a situation. The same things we have here on Cliffs, okay? So, again, just watch that 8-day. If it's lost, we have the 50-day to 21-day, and then if not, she can go lower. But, again, if it can hold it, then we got a good shot at hitting that 100-day and possibly the retest and maybe even that 200-day. Okay, let's take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, here we have Bitcoin. Now, again, the IBIT was actually a pretty good mover there today. Okay, we had a low of 53.83, and we had a high of 55.56. So I had a really good scalping day and actually into Bitcoin. Now, what we have is this descending wedge. You can see how clear this is, or possible, bull flag, which is very, very similar to a descending wedge because most of the time those break up to the upside, okay? So let's just look at the upside here first. So you really want to watch this 8-day. That's going to be very, very crucial. 97,724 level, okay? So you can see where when it pierced it, but so far you got to close above it. That's the key. Next level you're going to be looking at is 99,401, and then we have this 108.54 level. So right now, this is a trader's market, okay? Just always remember, this is not a buy and hold. Say, oh, I'm going to buy in here. No. This is a trader's market, okay? Until we start getting above that 850 and then 21-day, then we can start ripping up here, and you can add to your position long here all the way up. But right now, I'm just scalping this long and short, and it's working out very, very nicely. Now, downside here, we want to watch yesterday's low. That's going to be key. That's at 95.065, and then we want to watch today's low at 94.285. Now, if that's lost here, you're going to come right down here, 92,745, 92,350, and then we're going to come to this price channel, 94,455, which is basically just the bottom of that candle. If that's lost, we'll come right over here to the bottom of this candle here at 89,525 level. Okay, so now here on the weekly, you can see here very, very clearly. Okay, so what do we have here? It's just sideways action. See this here? We're just basically sideways. Look how many weeks here, just sideways kind of a situation. So if it sells down here, we just want to watch this key level is 88,620, that 21 day, because look how long it's been holding that. Look how many weeks. Okay, upside, you're right into that 8 simple moving average here, but you just can't climb above it as of yet. Okay, 99,493. So don't have no opinion. Okay, what you want to do is you just want to trade this. Okay, that's the key, is just trading this. That is going to be the key, because you can see here, once she breaks out of a range, then she can rip rail higher. But right now we're just trading these price channels here, and now that price channel is moving up here with the declining wedge here, all we need is a little catalyst, and she could blow up much, much higher. Okay, here's what let's take a look here now at crude oil and at natural gas. Okay, here we have the old crude oil. Now you can see here what we had. Okay, so we had this 8-day, everything was going below it. Okay, now for the last 3 days, we had a nice good rally on up here, but you know it's never gonna last here with the T-man in there. He does not want that big 70, 80, 90, $100 oil. That's not going to work. Okay, and he's going to find a way to get this lower. I mean, much lower. Okay, so always remember that. Now today we had this big red candle. We lost yesterday's low, and we lost the 8-day, the 50-day, and now we're right into the 100-day here. Okay, so now this 100-day is going to be key support. This 71.39. So when those futures open tonight, you want to make sure that you are aware of this here, okay, and watch that 100-day, and we'll have to trade against today's candle. Okay, so if this 100-day is lost, then we're going to come right down to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 70.84, and then we have your big retest there sitting at 70.48 level. Okay, now again, if this here is lost here on a closing basis, then I will add to my short position, and we will take this thing much lower. Okay, so if that's lost here, we're going to be coming right down to the bottom here. You're looking at 70.12. Then we're going to come down to the bottom here at 69.33. And then we just follow the price channels. You got 68.42 level, and we can come down to the bottom of this price channel at 66.98, and just follow this thing all the way on down 66.58 until you hit your retest here of 65.27 level. Now again, if we lose this on a closing basis, you're going to hit that 60 and 57 level pretty quick. Okay, but I always like to show you where it's going to go. That's not necessarily where it can go. It can just go sideways action here. But once these price channels start getting taken out, then that's going to be your big target going on. Now, upside here, well, you can see where the 8-day now crossed not only above your below your 200-day and 21-day, but now you're below that 50-day, and that's not good. Okay, so 71.85. That is your upside resistant level, and then we're going to come up to this 50 SMA here at that 72.20 level. Okay, then if that keeps on going, we'll just take the top of this candle here. You're looking at 72.54. We'll look at today's high. Okay, you're looking at 73.22. We look at yesterday's high at 73.68, and then we're going to look at this 21-day, which now crossed below that 200-day at 74.10. And then we're going to have that 74.33 level here, that 200 SMA here. So this is not looking very good. This was actually a really nice, good trade here. I took it right here and then went into the 8-day, and then I added again at the end of the day because we closed above the 8-day. And then yesterday I took that price off, and then today we went short, and then we're going to see where we stand here. Now again, so right now I'm short. I have the SCO going. That actually was a good trade. I raised my stop up. So SCO, I'm still long it on the short side. So we're going to see how this is all going to shake out. So watch those futures tonight, and we want to trade against today's candle. Okay, that high of 73.22 and that low of 71.30. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. Now you can see here, this has had a really, really good, nice run, and we have it above your 8-day. But actually, this is just a rising wedge, so you have to be very, very careful. Now, what's going to happen is this 21-day is coming down, the 8-day is rising up. Something's going to give. Okay, so you're going to slam that price either up or you're going to slam it down. Okay, so right now, what you're watching on the upside is you're watching at 3.59, call it 3.60. If we can get above that, this is going to be your next target right here at 3.72, okay? And then we're going to come right over the top of this candle here. You're looking at 3.82, and then we have 3.91, we have 4, and then 4.05. That's going to be your targets here, and then obviously you can run all the way up here to your 430 area. But we got to see. Now, the weather, seasonality really isn't a big factor like in this here, but what's happening is the weather here, okay? It's like 21 degrees here. I got up this morning, it was like 1 degrees. I mean, talking about icicles on the nuts. Oh, my Lord, it was cold out there. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay, so downside here, what you want to do is you want to watch this 50-day, okay? 3.52, that's going to be very, very key. And if that's lost, you're going to come right here. That's another key level, which is that 3.38. Now, if we lose this 3.38, yes, we have support levels, but you're going to be targeting here. This is what you're looking for, is that 3.13. That's that 100-day, and then your retest here at 299. Just like if you lose that, yes, we have support levels here, but you're going to be looking right for that 200-day, sitting at 2.74. Now, UNG was a really good scalper today. All the way around. Okay, so I just scalped the UNG. What is it? I scalped it like twice, I think it was, twice or 3 times here. And so it was a really good payoff there on the UNG. Now, again, you can see here how things are getting really tight here now. So you're really right between the 50-day and the 21-day here. So don't get excited. I have no position on as of right now. I just scalped natural gas for the day, long or short, and then that's it. Okay, no position one way or the other. Okay, for like overnight kind of situation. Crude oil, I am short right now. Bitcoin, I have a long position on the IBIT, and I also trade it. Okay, so just watch this 21-day when those futures open. That's going to be very, very critical. Okay, you get above it, well, we know where our next target is going to be. It's going to be that 372. Okay, on the downside, just watch that 50-day. Okay, 3.52. If that's lost, then we're going to come right down to this 8-day. If that's lost, you got that 100-day, and then you have your retest, okay? But let's just see that when you have this rising wedge like that, that usually is going to break there to the downside. But eventually something's going to give is as that 8-day moves up, the 21-day moves down, something's going to give. Okay, on the downside here, MACD here, this is looking good here. The green is trying to cross over the red. That doesn't mean it can't fold right back over again, but let's just see if maybe if it could. If we get above the 21-day, she can rip higher, okay? 51, plenty of room to run. So let's just see how this all shakes out. This is looking a lot better than what we have going on with the old crude oil. Unless you're short like I am, then, we're all good. Okay, that's what I got for you. Now remember, tomorrow morning, the PPI number will be out at 8:30. So get prepared for that, just like we had today with the CPI. And down goes Frazier. I mean, there's a lot of inflation going on. I don't think there's no way that Fed's going to cut. So we got to see what's going to happen tomorrow. But really, as far as inflation, is it coming down? Yes. But, all you have to do is really just get out of your house. Go to a grocery store, okay? Go to a car lot. Go price out a hotel room. You know what I'm saying? You can add all this up here. I mean, inflation is still here, and it's hanging around. Okay, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.